Geopolitics and entertainment don't often go hand in hand outside of Hollywood, or Bollywood. But if there's a ground zero for geopolitical entertainment, it's Wagah. Behind me is a very large Pakistani flag, so I'm not going to give you any points for guessing what country I'm in. A tall flag could be anywhere in Pakistan, but one this tall could only be in one place, Wagah. That is the border with India. Now when two countries meet, one always wants to have the taller flag. Today, we're going to find out which is the winner and a whole lot more. This is the longest border you can easily see from outer space, lit up with floodlights stretching several thousand kilometers from the Arabian Sea to Kashmir in the Himalayas. Well, coming to Wagah for me is something quite interesting. My father crossed from Lahore, where he was born, into India in 1947 at a very young age when India and Pakistan were created, so he was effectively a refugee. For me, coming back for the first time 15 years ago, it was really, really special to come with him. He had never been back in all of that time, nearly 60 years since the partition. Now here I am, not with my father and mother, but instead with my kiddos. And for them, this seems to be the kind of experience that you just enjoy with a little bit of popcorn. You guys ready to have some fun?
Yeah!
What are we going to do today?
We're going to watch the excitement at Wagah.
Yeah, and what happens at Wagah?
The soldiers do a funky dance.
Yeah? Well, let's go see that funky dance, shall we?
Uh-huh.
One never knows whether to laugh or cry here, though in my family, we like to think that laughter triumphs over tragedy. There are now 4 generations that have lived through partition, or inherited its legacy. My grandfather and father fled across the border. I then married across it in the other direction, and our kids feel comfortable on either side. Promptly at sunset every day, the lines grow longer, the crowds go bigger, the music gets louder, and people get pretty revved up for the ceremony. It's like clockwork. Both sides bring out their best, most flamboyant army officers to do a goose-stepping dance, which you're going to see in a minute. So as we get closer, it becomes almost too loud to hear yourself. The music is blaring. The song, if you can hear it, they're saying Pakistan Zindabad, which is the usual refrain here. Freedom, liberation, eternity for Pakistan. Obviously, there are similar things going on the other side. Irony for me always is that I've been here twice on the Pakistan side and never on the Indian side, even though that's where I was born. So what about India and Pakistan? There have been plenty of moments where both the leaders and societies have been in the mood for peace and reconciliation. National cricket teams tour across the border, actors star in each other's cinema, new railway lines get opened, more tourists go back and forth. They've even talked about how to settle Kashmir, and considered granting each other most favored nation trading status. Some do get teary-eyed, wishing that the violence and hostility of partition and the 7 decades since could just be undone. But of course, it can't. Couples that get divorced rarely remarry. The same is true of countries. One thing I do see happening, though, all over the world, is that each new generation puts more effort into the benefits of connection than defending this kind of division.